So, if you have been checking out my posts and all that, I've been posting about AfroBasket. And if you're not familiar with that, it's AfroBasket 2021. Well, it's not 2021 yet, it's still 2020, but we're leading towards AfroBasket 2021, which is going to be held in Kigali, Rwanda. Yes, Africa basket. For those who do not have a clue, yes, this is basketball from Africa, from the continent of Africa. And it's incredible. All right, before we start talking about it, I do want to thank my sponsors. And Barack, thank you for making this thing happen. All right, so let's get back to AfroBasket. We just watched the pre-qualifiers in Cameroon. We watched Cape Verde play against South Sudan and Chad play against Cape Verde and South Sudan. Well, there was just 3 teams trying to qualify into Group E. In Group E, there will be Morocco, Egypt, Uganda, and Cape Verde now, because Cape Verde just won this tournament. But South Sudan and Chad, they were pretty good. Cape Verde won it all, but the other two were also pretty impressive. South Sudan has Luol Deng as their president of the federation, and they got players such as Manny Liu. Manny was just incredible. He played really great, but it was the point guards. Well, to be specific, point guard. Shane DeRosa, he was absolutely phenomenal. This man just controlled the game from jump. He was just, whenever he was on the floor, he was just killing them. They did, when they played against South Sudan, they're really tall. I think they're the tallest players in Africa. The average height for that team, they're just incredibly lengthy. It was just really tall. I mean, you all know Bol, right? So yeah, there you go. So let's say it's Bol with his cousins, those type of genes, really tall. Okay, all right, you could understand what I'm saying, right? But yeah, I really enjoyed it. This is right after watching the finals, watching the Lakers play against the Heat, well, the NBA, the bubble in Orlando, and then the transition to watching AfroBasket. And the games were just almost exactly the same. It wasn't like, wow, I came from watching NBA and now I'm watching this. This just doesn't compare. But no, the games were really incredible. I saw some great tactics. They knew exactly what they were doing out there. And these guys are very athletic. So a lot of dunks and all that. It was just really great basketball. That's all I can say. I really enjoyed it. And in addition to that, what I got to say was, okay, so this is what happened, all right? Okay, this is where I'm going with this. Today, I got some great insight from Shane. Actually, we had this conversation, but I just had to mess up. I messed up with that conversation. I didn't record the sound. Part of it came all right. I'm sure you guys saw that video that I posted with Shane in it, but we had this great conversation with Coach Liz and myself and Shane. And he gave us great insight to just what it takes to play at that level, what it takes to be a professional and all that. And, AfroBasket in general, and some of the expectations for their team and all that good stuff. So, and something, well, let me go back to what I was talking about before I introduced this. I was talking about what great basketball I was watching during the tournament. And I wanted to say something about the coaches, right? This is what I think. I love what these coaches are doing in Africa. It's absolutely impressive. And hey. And I do not mean all the coaches, all right? I'm talking about some of these elite coaches. Elite. Not all of them. Let me be specific. They're really good at what they do. And I'm talking about they're really good at making adjustments on the fly. All right? Because it's different. We were talking to Shane and I asked him, so what do you guys do to prepare yourselves to play against a team? I mean, what does the usual scouting report look like? And it's not, like a breakdown of videos and all that, because you can't get a whole lot of videos. That's the thing. You get you guys are playing against a team, you don't even know who you're going to be playing against until you actually get on the court, because you don't know who's going to be playing. That's the way it is. Some of these teams, it's the final minute. That's when, the final roster is chosen. So you can't really prepare for that except just make adjustments on the fly during the game. That's what you got to do. You got to have a plan on making adjustments on the fly. That's the plan. That's the know-how. And this is what coaches have to deal with, you know, playing in Africa, playing in some of these tournaments. But when you watch the game and you see some of the adjustments that they make, is just absolutely incredible. So I got to give props to coaches who are coaching all these elite teams in Africa. You know, some of these teams that are actually playing in the AfroBasket right now. A lot of teams did not make it. And yes, we do have some of those teams where, you know, okay, I don't even want to get into it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of those teams is just, it's craziness out there. People just running up and down. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. But you do find that everywhere in the world, okay? I was just giving props to some of the coaches who are coaching at that level right now, AfroBasket. So yeah, guys, please make sure you tune back in and keep checking, because we are going to have that conversation with Shane, the point guard himself. You saw what he was doing out there in the AfroBasket, just absolutely killing everybody, shooting over 40% from behind the arc, and he was just controlling the tempo from the beginning to the end. The bearded one, the point guard himself, Shane, he's going to be joining us after I messed up. You know, he's going to take time from his really busy schedule to bless us again with his presence. So I do appreciate Shane for agreeing to do this thing again. Thank you so much. And guys, keep checking back. We're going to have it this week. All right. Hey, make sure you hit the like button right there. All right. It kind of helps me out a little bit. So I know it's not a lot of people watching my videos, but I would like for more people to watch my videos. So help me out a little bit. Hit that like button so the YouTube algorithm and all that blah, 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 blah gets to work a little bit, so my video goes around and people get to check it. And do subscribe, please. And tell a friend. Share it. All right. Thanks for watching my video. Appreciate it.